something. I think we're made of something.
Welcome back to my channel. So today I created this eye tutorial for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. I thought it was pretty easy to follow. Obviously, if you don't have this palette or any shades, feel free to substitute it with any that you already have. So let's get started. I'm going to be using the Pure Soleil, I think that's how you pronounce it, Dye Erase palette. I've already created a tutorial on this and you guys have requested more tutorials using this palette. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to be using this palette and I got this yesterday. If you guys saw my Beautylish Lucky Bag unboxing video, you guys saw that I got the Jouer Skinny Dip palette, Ultra Foil Shimmer Shadows, and I am just dying to use one of these. They are so beautiful, so we are going to incorporate this. If you don't have this palette, obviously you don't have to use it. You can just like substitute it with a shimmer down here. It might not be similar to one in Jouer, the Jouer palette, but you can just substitute it with anything you want. I just personally want to try it out myself, so I can also let you guys know my quick thoughts on that palette if you were interested in purchasing it. This shadow right here, and that's going to be our transition shade. We're going to add a little more warmth and a little more deepness using this shade. Next, you're going to use this shade right here. So for this one, don't be afraid to go kind of heavy. You do want to wing it out a little bit. So bring it out a little more to the outer corner. Moving on to a pencil brush, we're going to use this dark shade right here. So this is going to be really concentrated right here on the outer corner. You can bring it in a little bit towards the crease if you would like. Working with dark shadows, it's extremely easy to mess up on, like very, very easy. So I'm going to be going in again with that transition shade that I first used to help blend, because like I said, it's very easy to mess up. You can also grab a blending brush, and my favorite is the Morphe M433 brush. This is a dupe for the MAC 217. I also own the MAC 217, but this is a dupe. I always switch between both of them. There's honestly like no significant difference. They're both like the same to me. So I'm using that dark shade again to really build up that intensity right here in the outer corner. You really want to concentrate it there and then bring it out a little bit. So if you can see, I really want to bring in a lot of the shimmer right here in the inner corner and the middle, and I want the outer corners to be like a very pretty dark shadow. But I do want that transition shade to show. So I'm going to go in with the Makeup Geek Defined Crease Brush, and I'm going to be grabbing that same shade again. So just so you guys know, I am going to be switching between Stunner and Epic. So I'm going to go in with Stunner again, which is my transition shade, because I do want it to show. I don't want it to be hidden by that dark shade. So I'm just going in with Stunner again, blending in. So like I said, this is a lot of going back and forth and blending, just so we're not losing that transition shade, because that transition shade is going to help it look very pretty and blended, and that's what I'm trying to go for. Okay, so I think I'm good there. So now I'm just going to work on the other eye, and I'll be right back. Both eyes, and while I am working on the matte shades, I'm going to go in with Epic again, which is that dark shade. And I'm going to apply it underneath down here. You want it to be connected to your crease or your top shadow. So we're just going to go underneath here. And then when you're done with that, so I'm just going, hold on, I'm just going over it again with that dark shade. When you're done with that, we're going to go in with that shade Stunner, which we're using for our transition, and that's just going to help us really blend. Use a nude eyeliner if you want to. You can use a black, but I use nudes a lot, so I'm actually going to be using the Makeup Geek Espresso eyeliner inside of the waterline in here. So now I'm going to go in with my Skinny Dip, and I think I'm going to go in with the shade called Skinny Dip right here. It's just going to go right here inside where there is no shadow, obviously. And so I think by now you guys know that wetting the brush is going to help shadows stand out even more. So let's see. Oh, this is beautiful. I wish you guys can see this in person. Like, I'm blown away. Can you guys see that? This is literally like glitter. Pressed glitter. So I put on my eyeliner and some lashes. For eyeliner, I use the Inglot Gel Liner number 77, which is black. And for lashes, I used my favorite, the Makeup Shack Dubai lashes. So for lips, I'm going to go in with my Looking Glass in the shade Dusty Rose. And for lipstick, I'm going to use a oldie but a goodie Kat Von D Lolita. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoy. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.